Your life, sir.
Okay, okay. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Can we all hear me clearly? Please give me a few minutes. I'm coming. Okay, okay, okay. I can see Evan Okoye. Good. Um, Evan Okoye. Marachi. Good evening. Okay. Uh, who else is here? We are just two online. Tiami, good evening. Three. I hope to receive more. I hope to receive more response. Okay. Just three people are here now. Please kindly broadcast to your fellow members. Okay. Probably. Okay, no problem. Let's move on. I'm very sure Marachi was here during the last class. Evan Okoye, I'm not so sure. Probably you are not as aggressive as Marachi. So I would like to proceed now. So I don't have much time. I hope within 30 minutes I am done with this. Max 1 hour. So wow, like I said last week, we are starting straight up. Like I said last week, freelancing is very boring and frustrating. Very boring and frustrating. What will make you not to quit is you trying to enjoy every attention you are giving to it, every activities you are giving to it, you trying to enjoy it yourself. That's what will make it not so boring to you. But at start, it's always very boring. Fiverr, Upwork, and like it's not like some few years ago whereby once you sign up, you can proceed with anything. Currently, because there are millions of people, especially on Fiverr, there are millions of people, and I can tell you, it doesn't matter the niche you belong to, whatever service you want to offer on Fiverr, be rest assured there are at least 1,000 people offering such service. Meaning you are kind of competing with minimum of 1,000 people. Though there are some niche that are not so saturated, but they need you to have to be very skillful, to be very skillful. But notwithstanding, an average link has at least 1,000 people. So which means you are competing with 1,000 people, which means you need to outsmart whatever they've done and how they are doing it. There are some situations whereby you just need to copy what others are doing and just improve on it a little. And there are some situations you need to have your own uniqueness. In fact, in everything, you need to be unique in little areas. So, in a nutshell, freelancing can frustrate you if you are not determined enough. And the only thing that could, one of the things I have mentioned, one, which is you putting in effort and enjoying those efforts. Another thing is once the first order comes in, you get encouraged. Once you're able to deliver the first order and there's no issue, probably the client, in fact, you must be ready. Your first order will not always go smoothly unless you are a bit skillful already. The first order, the client might request for modification, that is returning the product back to you to review it, to do it again. But one thing you must pay attention to, please, I can only see our comments. I'm not sure if we can't talk to me, but you can just type. So please make sure once you receive your first order, even if it is $5, ensure you put in $100 effort. In fact, $1,000 effort into that $5. Your first order matters a lot. Your first order matters a lot. Put in so much effort to satisfy that client. Don't give up until you've done everything in your power and the client still proves stubborn. It is then you can let go. But at no circumstances should you have the mindset that you will let these clients go, especially if it is your first to fifth orders. If you can hear me, type loud and clear in the comment section now. I want us to type loud and clear. I'm waiting. I'm only doing all this so that we can have more people online trying to beat around the bush before going into the main work. Good. Evan Okoye, good. Loud and clear. Good. Tiami, loud and clear. Good. Good. So I'm very sure we are all hearing me loud and clear. True, true. So that's very good. So now, on no occasion should you attempt to give up if a client is giving you issue, especially if it's your first to fifth order. Try to do everything in your power to satisfy the client. The reasons are this. I hope I remember all the reason. But before I proceed, everything I'm saying now, I'm not using any slide. There's nothing guiding me on this training I'm doing. I'm just pouring out everything I know. Not everything. The few things I can remember, I'm just pouring them out to you. So I hope you take good note of them. If you are going to write things down, be very fast, write it down. Once I say something and I pass, I might not go back to it because I myself, I might not remember what I said. That's one thing about me. Whenever I'm teaching freelance like this, I find it difficult to create slide or to hold mark and be teaching someone. I teach you live and direct, straight up. Every other thing you might know after then would now be through your questions and my answer, or maybe through what you discovered along the line. Because one thing about freelancing is you cannot spend a day learning freelancing. It's a lie. It's a continuous process. You cannot spend a day. In fact, some of the top guys in this industry, I can assure you, they themselves are still learning. I was watching a tutorial this evening. Many of us, we've known about LinkedIn for a very long time and we've been using it one way or the other. This guy is a top freelancer in Nigeria. In fact, I can type, I don't show people my gig. I don't show people my profile on any freelance site. I hate doing it. Not because of anything, just for to protect myself, to protect my profile. And a lot of top guys are doing it because some years past, we discovered that Nigerians has done a lot of wickedness to we fellow Nigerian freelancers. Once they see you are doing more than them, they start to perform all sort of things, reporting your profile to, especially if you are the one hiding your identity using a foreign profile, they start to report your profile to those platforms and eventually you get blocked. So till now, I'm very sure no top guys will show you their profile on freelance, on any freelance site. So erase your mind. I won't be showing you that my dashboard and things like that. Just erase your mind from that one. So everything I say, like I said, take good note of it. So now, the guy I was talking about, it was this week the guy discovers that he can actually get jobs on LinkedIn. Something some of us have known for a very long time and we've been practicing, and it's been successful one way or the other. The guy just knew about it and he's a big guy in this freelance industry. He's a big guy in this freelance industry, someone that can make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let me I don't want to say in a month or in a year. You just believe that someone that can make hundreds or thousands of dollars. So let's leave it that way. Now, so what got me to that point is that you can't know everything within a day, not even in a week. It's a continuous process. So that still takes me back to the former point I said that you just have to enjoy the process. At times you will feel so tired and you won't want to do anything. Number one, just remember the assistance you are offering to someone out there. Because for every service you render, it's a solution to someone that already has a problem somewhere. So that should be enough motivation for you. Then number two, the mullah, the money coming from it, no matter how small. $5, $10, $20 from here and there, it becomes something. At the end of the day, when you convert it to Nigerian naira, you discover that you're already 1,000 near. And if you are the type that can make $500, $1,000, $15 in a month, you're already a millionaire. It's a millionaire is not far fetched. Just $1,000 nice around 600,000. So just make $1,500. You're already a millionaire. So no cap. So now I think I've been able to create a whole lot of premises around that. So I don't know which the first thing to teach you guys, but let me hope I will be able to take them gradually one at a time so that you don't get overwhelmed suddenly. So now we stopped at creating an account last week. Okay, good. So I wanted to share my screen last week to show you how to create an account, which I believe as a good student, you should have taken your time to study the whole platform, to even attempt creating an account. If you haven't created one, you should have created one. I expect everybody that was here last week to have created an account or minimum attempt to create an account. Okay, let me ask a question now. Have you created an account on Fiverr between last week and today? Just type I have. If you haven't, just type I have not. I haven't in the comment section now so that I will know where to start from. I'm waiting fast, 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 fast. Oh, yeah, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I said 30 minutes. We've already spent 11 minutes now. Yeah, now. Waiting. Okay, if it's James, I haven't. Good. If someone is just coming in. We've said a lot of things, and I'm not going back to everything I've said. So you are the one that came late too. You haven't. Okay, Evan Okoye, I haven't. Okay. Marachi, I'm waiting to receive your comments. Your network is frustrating. You haven't. Okay, good. So I'll start from account creation now. Now, first thing, one of the things I told you last week is that whenever you are creating an account, ensure you are creative with your name in such a way that the name might suggest your niche. Although at times, or let me say, some other uh, coach might ask you to create the account name neutral. The reason for that is this: you might start as a writer today and learn programming tomorrow and want to move to programming niche. But if you've created your account to name in such a way that it suggests you are a writer, okay, good. I see you. Okay, okay, Kiri, I see you. Okay, so which means if you want to move to another niche, you have to create another account again, or you might throw away that account and or you might even move to that niche but might be having difficulty ranking your gig because the name suggests something else. Well, to me, even if you are moving to another niche, if you want to change your whole profile to another niche, I don't believe that should be a difficult thing. Number one, you've your profile has already ranked to a certain level. Now you are changing niche. Even you've already received one, two, three, four, five, or 10 orders. Good, which means your profile has ranked to some extent. So if you are changing it, is even to an advantage because your profile is ranked already. You are not starting over again. The only thing that could just happen is maybe some sensitive clients, they might be asking you that, oh, your profile name suggests this, but everything they are saying in your profile is saying this. If that happens, then you as an expert, I believe by then you must have become a pro freelancer. You as an expert, you will know what to say in the chat section when you and that client, when you are chatting. You might just say, you might even be very, very jovial with the client that, oh, I started blah, 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 this as a blah, 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 I created blah, 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 blah. Now I am this, I am this, I am this. Do you mind seeing my samples to know that I am truly this? I've left that part. Although if you have projects in that part, I can still do it now. They are just side hustle for me. This is now my main career. This is now my main niche. That will even create a kind of, a kind of it will trigger a kind of sense in the client that, oh, this person is a professional, he knows what he's doing. To me, that is the way I see it, and that is how it has been working for me. So I'm still maintaining that standard. As a at start, once you know the niche you want to belong to, create your, starting from your username, create it around that niche. So, and that is going to give me the opportunity to ask us. I'm going to share my screen now, and I will show us some niche I talked about last week. I've explained everything. So I will ask us to pick one, or in the comment section, we can suggest some other niche we've seen ourselves if we've also made some research. So, but first of all, check through my screen now once I share it. And in the comment section, I want us to, it's like a voting now. So I want us to pick a niche so that I can start from creating an account around that niche, and we will see how to proceed from there. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Share screen, Windows, share. Okay, good. Is this man sharing now? Okay, it's sharing now. So where are you? Okay, good. Can we all see my screen? Can we all see my screen? Good. So now I want you all to just preview this niche. These are all the niche I talked about last week, I'm very sure. So let's just vote on one now. Let me create the simplest one of all this niche, in which most trainers they normally use to train people, is this article and blog post. So I will even be more glad if we can pick article and more posts. You are making my work more simpler. So let's go. I'm waiting. So just drop in the comment section whichever niche. Oh, Amarachi, why now? Amarachi, it shouldn't be you. It shouldn't be anyone though. I don't know. You're such a good student like that. Let me try and build this. Okay, okay. I believe everybody should be able to see it now. Good. So let's be fast. Drop it in the comment section now. Which niche you want us to proceed with? Straight up. Proofreading, good. Two people suggest proofreading. Two people suggest proofreading. Proofreading good. Three people. Okay. Okay. Two more, two more, two more, or three more, and we close the votes. Ah, someone should help me to help Marachi or probably okay, creative writing. Okay, we've seen four, two more, two more, two more, and we close the votes. Waiting. Someone is about to give me money now, but because I'm training new people, I have to ignore that conversation straight up. If the person can wait for the next 1 hour, wow, no problem. Oh, it is well. Okay, so we have one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, good. Ah, okay, one, two. Okay, so we have four people. Four people chose proofreading, while just two people chose creative writing. So I'll be going for proofreading. Now, we want to create a profile around proofreading on Fiverr. Good. As someone who is just coming to Fiverr, or even if you are professional, professional still does this too. The first thing I am going to do is get inspiration from others. Now, the reason why I need to do that is number one, I might not have created a niche around that profile before. I'm just starting, so I need to get inspiration everywhere, every corners I can pick inspiration from. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to open a new browser. The reason for that is all these browser you can see on my PC now. I already have what's it called? I already have Fiverr open on them, and I can't risk opening another Fiverr account. Okay, I'll still talk about that, the do's and don'ts on Fiverr. I'm going to talk about that later. In case I forget, someone should just remind me in the comment section that the do's and don'ts I want to talk about. What's all this now? So, okay, is the browser open, man? Ah, here's this browser that I just opened now. What's all this? Okay, okay, good. So what I want to do first is to get inspiration from others. That's the first thing I want to do. Getting inspiration from others. Omo, please don't mind this my PC. Oh. I've opened a lot of tabs and a lot of things. So the PC is getting it up and I can't afford to close anything. We just have to, Yoruba people will say, Amama Fomi Lolobe. You just have to be sipping water, using it to manage the whole thing. Don't mind my English. I will confine Yoruba boy. So, okay. Now, what I want to do now is to get inspiration from others. So, this is the Fiverr page. I have opened the Fiverr page now. So, what I will just do here is type proof reading. Can you see? Fiverr already you suggested a whole lot of things to me. So, I know where I'm going. Let me just pick proofreading and editing. So, good. Now I have opened the page that has a lot of proofreaders. This person is a top rated, the second person is also a top rated, this person is a level 2, this person is a level 2. How do I know that? Wait, wait, I don't need you. You can see this is the badge. I will still explain all this to us, how to become a top rated level 2 and even level 1. Maybe when we get to the do's and don'ts or something. So this is it, top rated level 2, level 1. Okay, let me just quickly explain that. Now, when you sign up on Fiverr, Fiverr will give you a badge, and the badge will be showing you as a new seller. You'll be shown as a new seller on Fiverr. But the moment you have up to 10 successful orders, Fiverr will be preparing to give you level 1 on one condition: if all the 10 successful orders are can sum up to $400. If the 10 successful orders can sum up to $400, they will give you a level 1 badge automatically. And Fiverr normally check this at the mid of every month on 15th in Nigerian time. In US, it's 14th. In Nigerian time, it always falls on the 15th. Once it is 12 p.m., Fiverr will check all the accounts on their platform and give everybody whatever level they belong. So if you are able to make up to, I will still show us the page. I'm going to show us the page on one of my accounts logged in when we get there, or probably once I sign up now, I'll show us the page to see that. Then to become a level 2, you must have made up to $2,000, and all the order must be 50 orders, 50 different successful orders. Yeah, for you to become a level 2. And there must not be warning or any negative something on your profile for a whole 30 days. So that is that. So now I said I need to get inspiration from others. Look at this guy. He's a top rated seller. Look at his username. Let me open him. This is a good example of what I'm saying. This is a good example of what I am saying. See his username here, Jake Proofread. Very simple. Jake Proofread. So now, what this username is helping this person to do is that, number one, when I typed proofread in the search box the other time, before Fiverr will check all the gigs, all the niche gigs. Now, this profile, this particular job is called gig. Before Fiverr will check all the gigs, Fiverr will first of all check the username. The algorithm will first of all, it has not changed for the past few years, it has not changed. So there is higher chances of someone with a name that suggests proofread to come up before others that their name does not suggest proofread. Although there are many other things that can push your profile up to first page. And the reason for we using that first page is because now you just imagine you yourself as a client. You want to hire someone on Fiverr now. Before you can start scrolling to other pages or clicking on next to see other people, it means you are looking for something more specific that you couldn't find on the first page. So the target of almost everyone on Fiverr is at least to get to this first page. If not this first page, one must find his way to get to first 4 pages. Although at times that too does not count. But it's always very good if you can find yourself to the first 4 page. In fact, you don't need to be doing much work. Fiverr will be pushing clients to you automatically. I'll still explain all that. And before I forget, update your screen for screen settings. Okay. Before I forget, I have a gift for everyone that attended this training last week. Though the reason why we have to do this conclusion, we were supposed to conclude the whole training last week, is because of the electricity issue I had last week. I'm very sure those that were here last week knows about that. I had a serious electricity issue, so I couldn't complete the training last week. That's why we have to beg Plaxfood.io again to give us the chance to conclude the training today. And thank God, on Thursday, I was given the instruction that okay, I can proceed with the training, and my co-facilitator, I gave him the necessary things to do, and I'm very sure it was one that gets back to you. So for some people that are just coming into this training, let me quickly recap on what this whole training is all about. Now, Platform.io is a mini trading platform, a P2P platform whereby you as a freelancer, once you receive your money, you need to convert it to Naira. So Plateau.io is a platform whereby you can meet various exchangers to convert your money for you to Naira. You give them dollars, they give you Naira, depending on your negotiated rate. That is what Plateau is all about. So they bring up this training to train people on skill, on a digital marketing skill. And if you can acquire that skill successfully, then you can work as a freelancer in any niche. Because even if you are a website developer, even if you are a graphics designer, you need a little of digital marketing skill to be successful on a platform like Fiverr, to be successful generally in freelancing, and most especially a platform like Fiverr. That was why the digital marketing training came first on Saturday, while the freelancing was supposed to come up on Sunday, but it came up on Sunday, but we couldn't conclude. That's why we are concluding it today. So I quickly recap all this because of some of you that are just joining this training. So let's go on. Where we are now is getting inspiration from others. So I need to get inspiration from other proofreaders on Fiverr before I start to create my profile. Yeah. So doing that, remember the first thing I did? I typed the niche in the search box, and it brings up all these experts, all these professional. And one of them, I saw in his name to be Jake Proofread. Let's scroll down a little if I can see one more. I think he's the only one with that is using that strategy. Yeah, he's the only one using that strategy. Although if I scroll down to other pages, I might find some, but maybe their profile is not that maybe that pro clever pro. Okay. See this person, grammar nerd. this this person is also talking about this niche, proofreading niche, and few other niche too. So this person is very smart, grammar nerd. So there's no how a client will see this that you won't sense the niche this person is. Grammar nerd. We all know what grammar means. So I don't need to talk more on that. It's self-explanatory. So can you see this person? Teacher Germany. Teacher Germany. Although all these things, they are not talent. Sorry, non-Yorubas, Amarachi and the others. I'm very sorry. I'm a typical Yoruba man. So you need to expect me co-mixing. So that's me. But let's proceed now. I've seen someone that gives me exactly what I'm looking for. In fact, Fiverr gave this person Fiverr's choice. Aside the top rated badge, the blue tick, they still gave him another badge, Fiverr's choice, which means this is our choice. So this is the person we know will never disappoint you. So now, about this gig, I'm going to read. It's about the gig. I need to reduce this a little. So if you have your another gadget there with you, I will advise you to also be doing everything I am doing right now. Check this person, read through this gig. 3 things will never change: gravity, tactics, and the frustration of not finding that what you are looking for. Good. Now, what I am looking for in this about us are the keywords this person used. I've gotten an idea of how to name my profile, which I'm going to do once you start creating profile. What I am now looking for now is keywords. So the first thing I will check through is, where are the keywords Jake is using? I'm Jake and I can help you with that last part. I am eagle eyed professional committed to making your words express clearly, eloquent, and high impact English at every step. Okay, this word, an eagle eye professional, is a keyword on its own. This is a keyword on its own. How do I know? It's because I have little idea in digital marketing. That's how I know this thing. But I might still show you some ways to get keywords if time permits. But I think the digital marketing expert that trained us last week explained out to us how to get keywords. So if you could remember, you can use that strategy. If you can't remember, just go back to that video to check how the person explained how to get keywords. So I've seen a keyword now. Now, 10 years, he even highlighted this 10 years. He made it bold. It's a form of keywords on its own. 10 years of experience. An editor. This editor is a keyword on its own. Client ranging from individual to, okay. Published researcher is a keyword on its own. Choose your package. This proofreading, we all know it's a keyword. Grammar, punctuation, correcting spelling. In fact, choose your packages. Everything in this choose your packages are full of keywords. They are full of keywords. Delivery times are 2,500 words, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I've gotten what I want to get from this profile. When I start creating an account, you will know better. So let's open someone else's profile in a new tab. So let me open this. Okay, this top rated. I will lovingly proofread and line edit your document. Good. Everything this person using this title, they are keywords. Note that they are keywords. Let's go to his about this gig. A professional proofread and edit of your document, article, or book. Everything in this first line is a keyword. They are keywords. Everything in this first line. So this person is smart enough to put more than 5 keywords on the first line. That is why Fiverr ranks him higher, even before he become a top rated. Fiverr will be automatically ranking all these keywords, because when I wanted to search, what I search for is proofread. He has now streamlined his own profile to professional proofread. So automatically, if I should type these two words together, his profile will always come first. See again, each proofreading and editing is still added keyword in the, what's it called? The paragraph. So I'm getting enough inspiration on how I'm going to create my profile now. That's what I'm doing, getting inspiration from others. I'll get to other parts too, but let's just proceed first. Let me open another profile. These two people I open now, they are top rated. Let me open a level 2 seller and see how professional edit and proofread. Okay, I professionally and quickly edit and proofread. Okay, good, good, good. So. Okay, okay. So let's proceed. Let me create an account first. Now, before I proceed to creating an account, one thing you must notice, your account, you need to use a nice picture. It could be your portrait picture or a picture of you working in your office or something that is Very, very official. Look at all the profile picture of all these people we've been checking since. Let me open. Okay. Okay. Can you see? See the picture she's using. This is nice, clear, and professional enough. See this person too. Clear and professional enough. This is like a passport photograph, which is okay to Fiverr standard. Though to some freelance platform, this is not okay enough. Jake proofread, the one I love most. See this. This is professional enough to Fiverr standard. If this person use this kind of profile on Upwork, Upwork might reject it. But to Fiverr, this is okay. So which means your picture must show your full face at least to your neck, if not to your chest. And you might even decide to upload a full picture of yourself, but it must be standard. Wow, I just saw something on this person profile now. Jake Proofread joined Fiverr in June 2021. Imagine. He joined Fiverr just 1 year and is already a top rated. Well, you might not know what that means, but a as someone that has spent a whole lot of time in freelancing, I know what that means. Which means this person has studied this craft before creating this profile. So he created the profile and he started eating it like big time. Let me open his profile completely. Okay, Jake Proofread. Let me go and check his profile directly instead of his gig. So, and it's even online. Wow. He proofread all his niche is just about proofreading, proofreading, proofreading. So he's not going back and forth on anything. He's even from India. Interesting. 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 1 hour ago, last delivery, 17 hours. Okay, portfolio. These are everything that's helped him to rank. He already has a lot of certifications. He has been working as an educationist since 2011, according to this. So Fiverr sees him like this, they just begin to rank his profile just like that. But that doesn't matter. As a starter, you can also rank your profile effectively. Now, you can rank your profile using YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on and so forth. The bonus I want to give us, or the gift I want to give us, explain a lot about that. The video was compiled by one of my top gas in this industry. So I'm going to share with us the link to those videos to watch and implement everything he was training his audience in that video. So now let's proceed. I've seen everything I want to see. That's just a distraction. So I'm going to join. So which of my mail should I use for this? Which of my mail? Which of my mail? Let me go through my email list and see which mail I can quickly use for this. Come in. Okay. So I have a mail called crypto baby real at gmail.com. Okay. This mail is not logging. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Because I need to receive a link and use the link. Okay. I'm coming. Okay. So I'm going to continue. Now, the first thing they asking me is my username. What username am I going to use now? The moment I saw the moment I saw Jake's interesting. Amarachi, you started again. The moment I saw Jake's profile, a name quickly clicked on my head. That's why we need to get inspiration from others all the time. You might not know what you want to do, but the moment you open other profile, you surely see something you can use. Okay, so I'll be using proofread. Let me use proofread pro. Username is taken. Interesting. Proofread guru. Name taken. Interesting. Proofreader. Proofread G. Interesting. So proofread G is working. I can type something like smart proof, smart proof, taking, smart proofread, taking, interesting. I can put, wow, wow, proofread smart, proofread smart too is available. But I prefer that proofread G, proofread G. What's the meaning of G? I don't know why I want to like this. What's the meaning of G? My G. Well, just for the sake of this training, let me proceed. So proofread G. Interesting. If you love that name, say hi. Just type I in the comment section. If you love that name, type I. HI. Ah. Are we still together? I'm waiting. Oh. I'm waiting for a comment before I proceed. I want to be sure we are still together. And if you are following me, there are some naming creativity that could be running through your mind now. Just type it in the comment section. If I see anyone I love, I can pick it up. I'm waiting for a comment. I want to be sure we are together or we are already getting tired. Okay, okay. I can see a lot of comments. I. Good, 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 good. So now I'm going to choose a password. Proof, proofread. I hope I remember this password. Proofread. That's one. Password must be combined. Okay, good. So it's like Fiverr have already sent me a mail. So I'm going to check my email now to pick crypto ready. Don't forget, I told you that freelancing could be boring, it could be frustrating at times, it could be you could get overwhelmed and not encouraged. So you just have to persist. So I want to get the link sent to me now. Okay. So I'm trying to get the link sent to me to my WhatsApp and copy it from my WhatsApp. So here are you. Okay. Okay. So I have received the link. So we confirm I am reading now. Good. Account successfully activated. Okay. So now we are here. Once you are signing up on Fiverr, Fiverr will automatically assume you are a client coming to give jobs to fellow Fiverian. So you will now be the one to restrict Fiverr that me, I'm a seller. So become a seller. Good. So what's your skill? You become a seller. Learn what makes successful. Create your seller profile. Publish your gig. I'm here now. What makes successful profile? Continue. I don't need all this. You can read all this on your own. So they're asking me for my name. This is where you must be very, very careful. If you are using a foreign, okay, don't let us talk about foreign. You are as a starter, be real with everything for now. Maybe as time goes on, you discover some things, maybe through close monitoring and close relationship. Maybe in future I can recommend foreign account to you, but for now, be real. Forget about foreign account. Be a good citizen of Africa. Promote your country. So now, my own name is Adediran Sangoloaji. I have few profile in this full name, but to tweak things a little, I've just make my profile to be Bolu Waji. Please enter your full name, Bolu Waji Samuel. So now they're asking me for my profile picture. Man, I have to use a logo for this. So now you must have add your profile picture somewhere intact. But in my own case, I don't think I have that somewhere. So I just prefer to use one of my um okay, okay. I think I have a picture here. So I can use this. Ah, yeah, well I just see why you ah the account I'm creating is gone. Interesting. What's all this now? Okay, let me just create the whole thing from here. Okay. Now I've ignored that part. Maybe in future, whenever Fiverr wants me to prove my identity, they will ask me to submit those things. But the minimum you must have on your account is your picture, even if your full name is not there yet. At least your picture has to be there. Your picture has to be there. So let me just go back to add a picture here. So I am coming back to someone's profile now to see how he wrote his stuff under his profile. English editor, elevating and reading experience. Okay. Proof reader, book editor, and reader, book editor, and, and writer. So let me just assume I'm using this. I've updated that. You are one step away, complete your profile. No be you carry me, tell us about your business. I don't need all this. So what I need here is set things up. Now look at Jake Proofread, look at his own description. With a decade of experience as an editor and as a published researcher. Let me check another profile that I am a Stanford student and assist in copy editing. The first thing I explained to us is what I'm going back to, getting inspiration from others. So. Okay. Now, now let's just do a quick swag around this whole thing. I'm finding it difficult to get to formulate few words under my profile details here, description here. So what I just want to do now is I can get inspiration from Google. So instead of wasting my time on another profile, I can just come here, proof readers profile. I'm searching randomly online now. Okay, Upwork is giving me something here. So I can just open the link. Oh, we spent more than 30 minutes. Interesting. Let me see this one and see what's there. I know they asked me to log in. What's their own? I'm not interested in logging. Okay, let me search for something else. Gained an experience proof. Good. I've seen what I'm looking for. Diligent and experienced proofreader, editor with strong experience assessing. I am very lazy to start editing now because time has gone. So what I've just done is copy this. In your own case, once you see something like this, copy it in your Word document or your notepad and ensure you edit everything. Don't just put it on your profile word for word. It's not professional enough. So, but in this case, I will just be putting it there word for word. I just copy it and put it here. Edit description. I'm just going to put it here. Update. Simple. My profile is coming up. My language is so my English level, basic, conversational, fluent, bilingual. I'm going to pick. You can pick basic if you are not so good in English, but in my own case, I will pick native and bilingual. The reason for that, I think that should be safe. Add language, English. I thought this was there before. Okay, it was there. So if you and communicate in French, just add it, level, conversational, maybe for conversational only, maybe for conversation only. So your skill, whatever skill you have in this digital space, maybe digital marketing, but especially you are doing something related to proofreading. So let all your skill and everything should be around proofreading, book writing, editing, and so on and so forth. They asked me for something here. I'm not interested in this. I don't know why that page I was before closed just like that. Let me go to history. This is the page I've been looking for. The reason why I have to come back here is I need to be very, very sure of everything I'm doing. So from here, I can see the page more enlarged and I can see the completion rate here. So my profile is completed to 10%, which means I still have a long way to go to at least complete this profile to minimum of 50%. Why didn't allow me to proceed here now? Please enter at least 50 characters, no wonder. Super interpersonal communication skill, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to copy to this extent. So I believe they should let me go now. Good. So my occupation, can you see? This niche is underwriting and translation. So I'll just pick it. Now, can you see the advantage of me coming back here now? Glory, go and wait for me outside. I'm coming. So the advantage of me coming here is so that I can set a lot of things on my profile and also give my profile more options, which possibly could help my ranking. So writing and translation, since when? So I can just add since 2017. I don't need to put, so let me just click this. Writing, creating, press release, technical, translation, email. Glory, go and wait for me outside, please. So wait for me outside. I'm coming. So this thing is slowing me down. Really, really slowing me down. Now, with everything I've been able to explain, you shouldn't find it difficult to set your profile. So now, once I once I am done on this page, Fiverr will ask me to link my LinkedIn account. And if I don't have LinkedIn account, how do I proceed? Which means I can't proceed. That means the way my profile is, I just have to come back here and leave it like that. Maybe in future, as time goes on, I can add other things to it. So now, straight up, I want to go straight up to creating gig now. Let's assume I've completely set up my profile based on everything I have explained. Getting inspiration from others and getting inspiration from Google too. In fact, you can get your inspiration from LinkedIn. Just go to LinkedIn, get few inspiration to edit your profile. So now we want to create our first gig. So I'm going to come here, create new gig. I'm also getting tired though. Interesting. Okay, now we said we should create something around proofreading. So the first thing here is my gig title. I have seen every other person's gig, what's it called? Gig title. I proofread, edit, or rewrite your English document. I proofread, edit, or rewrite blah 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 your paper. Now, one of the things you can do to outsmart a whole lot of people. Okay, let me open a page that will show proofread, proofread and editing. Proofread and editing. So what I want to study here is how they structure each person structure their title. I will lovingly proofread and line edit your document. I'll proofread, edit, and rewrite your English. I'll professionally and quickly edit and proofread. You can see they are all typing professionally, proofread, edit, document, professionally, proofread, blah, blah, blah. That title is very, very common. Professionally, edit, proofread, document. That's what I'm seeing on all this profile here. Professionally edit, proofread document, professionally edit, that's what I'm saying. So how do I outsmart this whole thing? I'll be your meticulous native English proofreader. Okay, okay. This person, this level one seller here, did something spectacular, something great, in such a way that he has tried to outsmart others by constructing his own gig title to be meticulous native English proofreader, is streamlining a researcher's searching for a proofreader job to fetch native English proofreader. I don't know if you get that. Did I construct that properly? Sorry, let me reframe myself. This person has assisted anybody searching for proofreader on Fiverr. This person has streamlined their search in such a way that anyone looking for a proofreader, once the person sees native English proofreader, it's more okay than someone that just wrote professionally proofread and edit your document. This one has streamlined that title to native. That means if you are looking for example, I'm a Yoruba guy now. You can't compare me that I speak Yoruba as my primary language with someone that came to learn Yoruba. That's what this person has done here. Native English proofreader. That is, this person is a native, is trying to profile himself as a native speaker of English. So now that has given me one more inspiration on how I'm going to construct my gig title. So what I will just do here is I will proofread and edit your documents. I can just say something like in 24 hours. I have outsmarted every other person's gig title this way. So which means anybody searching for proofreader, once they see in 24 hours, everybody wants their job to be delivered quickly. Yes, everybody wants their job to be delivered quickly. So once I do this in 24 hours, it's going to give the client that wants to hire me a kind of signal. That's okay, which means this person can complete my job in 24 hours. I'll proofread and edit your documents. I'll proofread and edit your documents in 24 hours. This is still okay. This is still okay. This is still okay. So I'll just come here. They've suggested the niche to me. It's either I go for proofreading and editing or I go for book editing. But to be more precise, I'll go for proofreading and editing. So I can just click this. You can see it has changed everything in this box, or I can come to the box and manually select what I'm doing. Writing and translation, proofread and editing, whichever way it works. Service type, proofreading, proofreading. Okay. So I can select three language, select the relevant language. So what I want to proofread is English. If you are the type that can proofread French, okay, let's assume you are a French proofreader. In this your title, you can put something like proofread and edit your French documents in 24 hours, your Spanish documents, your Brazilian documents in 24 hours. Yeah, that can still help. But I want to leave my own title like this. So I'm going to pick English. Let's assume I understood French now. I can pick French and German. So I'll just proceed. Now, this is another thing that helps profile ranking. Your tags, search tags. Now, we are going back to get inspiration from others. This getting inspiration from others is the bedrock of this whole thing. In fact, it helps a lot. So I'm going back to get inspiration from others. Let me first of all check my friend Jake proofreads. So what I'm looking for is the tags this guy uses for his profile. Now, see something in his skills. When I wanted to set my skill the other time, I didn't even come here. I skipped that aspect because I couldn't even get everything I need together. So I think I check his profile to this length, I will get inspiration on how to play that skill. So you can also do that. You've seen now. See his skill. Copy editing, proofreading, editing, Microsoft Word, English proofreading. He added it in all his skill. So you can do that to complete your profile. Where is it? Yeah, this place where my profile is saying 30%. So you can just add skill. So proofread. You see, I just got an inspiration of how to do this from his own profile now. Expert or beginner or intermediate add. So education now we add those ones later. So let's go back to the gig we are creating. Make sure you've added your years of experience and 2 to 5 of your strongest skills. Okay, this. Good. My profile is on 30% at least. I don't need to link anything from here. I think I'm done with this. Just add my phone number, continue to create your first gig. We're already on creating the first gig. So it's not that. So now, what I want to get here is get inspiration from others to see the tag they use, their search tag. So instead of doing that, I got inspiration on how to set my skill and I quickly update that. So let me check all his gig now. I'm going to check all his gig to see the tags he often use. Let me close all this. So I'm going to check all his gig. So now I will scroll down, continue scrolling till I see the tags he has been using. Yes, related tags. These are the tags he used. Personal statement, statement of purpose, college application. Okay. Okay, this does not relate to what I'm looking for. Let me quickly check this gig again. Okay, I'm ready to read. Okay, personal statement. So he has streamlined this proofreading to a simple niche. So what you'll be proofreading on this niche is personal statements or statement of purpose. So let's go for the one that is just proofreading and editing. I think this one works well for us. So I'm going to scroll down to see a tag, related tags. Okay, you can see article spinner, copy editing, proofread and edit, article writer, proofread. Good. So let me check his last profile now. Cryptocurrency, blah blah blah. Okay, definitely this niche has been streamlined to write a white paper. Okay, this area is for business document and cryptocurrency related. I'm going to explain that to us too. It's one of the way you can streamline your client's headache in such a way that when you are creating your gig, instead of you just creating a general title for the whole something, you can just streamline it that I will proofread and edit your school documents, your law documents. Good. Your which other industry do we have? Your tech documents. Your which other? Your proposal, your business proposal. You can streamline your title to target those specific audience. Yeah, so that you won't just find yourself in the loop of a large ocean. Good. So you are streamlining lining the whole thing to a specific audience that way, in such a way that when anyone is searching for that particular niche, they won't hire another person but come to you because you are specific in what you are doing. Wow, we are spending a whole lot of time. If you are still with me, type I am with you. And if you are tired, type I am tired. I want to see it in the comment section now before I proceed. I'm waiting. Good. I can see someone is still with me. Wow. So I am the only one feeling tired. All of you are still on point. Good. Maybe your spirit will be gingering me. Like I said in the beginning of this class, freelancing is tedious, frustrating, and overwhelming. You can see I'm on one profile since and I haven't completed it. That is because I'm training you. Had it be I wanted to create an account for myself now. Marachiwa yourself. Had it be I want to create an account for myself now, and I did not spend 1 hour to set up the whole thing because I've been in it for a very long time. It takes practice over and over, something you've done over and over again for you to be very, very fast and very, very good at it. So it's because I'm trying to train us and things like that, so it's taking long. I need to be patient and ensure I touch every area I need to touch. Like I said the other time, I did not do anything slide something. I did not use any slide to guide myself. So take note of everything I am talking about. Take note of everything. I might not remember any some of the things I've said earlier, but if you are taking good note of everything, it will really work for you. And if you forget anything, let's assume this live will be on for 2 to 3 days. You can quickly go back to it and watch it again. So without wasting much time, let me proceed with the profile I'm creating now. So I have streamlined my own. Okay, please give me like 2 seconds. Okay, let's just proceed. I hope this boy does not come in to disturb me again. I wanted to lock the door before, but I couldn't lock it. So let's proceed. So now Okay, we want to pick a tag. Now, listen very attentively in this session. I have gotten inspiration from others on tags I can likely use. But there's still one more thing I need to take note. Let's say I want to use, I need to use maximum of 5 tags. So always exhaust the maximum. You can always edit your profile. The more you discover things, the more you come back to edit your profile. But always try as much as possible to ensure it is perfect the first time, so that you'll be wasting, because whenever you're editing your profile, if what you did before has already ranked you and you go back to edit it again, once your profile derank, it will be difficult for it to rank again, unless you are very very good. Then I can, like myself, I can edit my profile many times and it will still rank. Once I'm ready to make it rank, there are things I will do. I'm going to explain those to us if time permits, or maybe we can get tips from the bonus, the videos I'll be sending to to us as a gift. So proofread. Now, the moment you type anything Fiverr suggests after typing, I will advise you just pick it. Don't waste your time. Just pick it. You can see Fiverr is suggesting proofread. But before I do that, let me go back to my guy's profile. Okay, he has proofread in his own too. So let me go back here. Proofread and edit. Okay. Fiverr is suggesting proofread for me. Down proofread. Now, I'm only using a single person's profile to get inspiration. Let me check some other guys too. Wow, editor, proofread, cheap, interesting. Documents, interesting. Let me see this one too. You can see this person wrote, picked Fiverr's proofread, and she still wrote her own proofread. This is a very good thing. So grammar, grammar check, good. Punctuation, good. Book editing, editing, copy editor. Let me pick this. So documents. I must not forget documents. So I've used other people's profile to get inspiration to set up this first page. We still have 5 more pages to go. So the next page is for me to create my basic package. Now I will go back to my people's profile to see how they set theirs. Basic package 65, proofread 1000 words. Okay. Standard copy editing 1000 words. Heavy editing. This person is doing 1000 word, but different things are in those 1000 word. The first one, which is the basic, is just proofread. The second one, the person will copy and edit. The person will not only proofread, deeper editing for spelling, grammar, blah 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 blah. Extensive editings for papers. Okay. So let me go back to another person's profile. You can check as many profile as possible. Just be patient, don't rush. Ensure you are being patient. Study those profile effectively and use them to create your own. Look at this person to proofread, copy line edit, developmental and structural edit. Okay, this is a very basic service that principally deals with spelling, grammar, and punctuation. A thorough editing of any text with all customers' requirements taken into account. This one is not that big bim. How did this person become interpreted? Interesting. This is interesting. Well, probably with other niche. Sha. Let me just check. All right. Definitely, it's not only this proofreading profile that got this person to become interpreted. There are other services he renders. 219 reviews. Wow. Well, let me go back to what I'm doing. It's even from Spain. Interesting. Okay. So we are trying to get inspiration from others. Jake, my friend, I've fallen in love with him. Very smart guy. Grammar, punctuation, and spell. Okay, let me just use Jake on my basic profile. Let me create the three packages at once. My basic profile. I can just call this uh, gold, bronze, silver, gold. What's the order? Is it bronze before silver and silver before gold? Well, whatever. It's me just being creative. So bronze. Let me call this my bronze package. Let me call this my silver. Let me call this my gold. You can name your own basic, standard, and premium too, as you like. You can even change it to starter, starter package, standard, and pro package. However, you prefer to. It's just that doesn't mean anything. It's just for your client to be guided on which of the package they are going to order. So describe in details. 1,000 word proofread and highlighted, which means I'll be highlighting where the person's error is. I won't be editing it. I'll just highlight the areas the person has to take notes. That is what I'm doing in this bronze package. I hope we all word proofread and highlighted. So delivery time. Let me check this person's delivery time. I'm only using your strength to move now. I'm seriously tired. Okay, don't forget one thing. I'm almost forgetting self. When I was creating my profile, I wrote in 24 hours. So definitely my basic gig must be within a day delivery so that I don't contradict myself. So here I can just say 1,000. I can just say minimum minimum of 1,000 word proof each edited, feed and edited with original doc Highlighted. How am I spelling highlighted like this? So here, I'll be proofreading 1,000 word minimum. That would be the minimum. Or should I say maximum? Let's say max. Let me say max. Max of 1.5. I'm going to proofread 1,500 word. I will edit it and I will ensure the original document is highlighted so that this person can see everything I edit. Do you get it now? So, how many days am I going to do this? Let's say in 3 days. So. Okay, the last package. Proofread up to 10,000 words. Read and edit up to 10. Now, I am only doing all this for you just to study how I'm taking each step. There's no need of you just copying everything I did verbatimly and also replicating the same thing. No, you have to be very, very patient. Know what you want to do. Get inspiration from other people's profile and use it to edit to set up your profile effectively. In fact, I believe every one of us has access to my line now. Once you create your first gig, just message me. I've created my first gig. I will ask you a few questions and also ask for your link. So I'm going to check through if it is okay. I will know if it is not okay. I'll quickly tell you that it is not okay. And I will point out your mistakes for you to go and redo the something. So let's assume I'm done with all this. So here I'm going to pick 5 days. 10,000 word is much. So I'm going to pick 5 days. So let me check this person again. Line editing, writing, blah blah. The basic is just proofread. Okay. So I will make sure my own basic revi- revision. Let me give this one to revision two. Revision means the number of times your clients can return the document to you before you can say you are tired of editing it again. So to outsmart others, I can say my basic, I will check grammar, spelling. Yeah, check, 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 check. Hmm. Now, there is something I just discovered here. Look at these people. They were able to, they have a lot of options when they were creating their gig. But I have limited options here. Why? I need to go back up and check their profile here. Can you see? This is the reason why. Their own proofreading and edit is under copy editing, while my own is under, what's it called? My own is not under copy editing. You remember when we were creating this gig initially, I think what I picked, okay, yeah, I picked proofread and edit. Oh, okay, the service type here, I just picked proofread. They picked copy editing. So what this can help me to do is I can create 2 gig, same niche, different options and different description. That will even help my profile a lot. Because once I have 2, 3 gigs that are in same niche, it's only telling my client that this and this is what I am into, not any other niche. I won't be creating a gig that is related to writing and at the same time I'll be creating a gig that is related to graphics. That's not good enough. So if my profile will be for writing, everything, every gig I'll be creating will be for writing. So let's proceed now. With the limited option I have, I will just have to proceed that way unless I want to create another gig. So fact checking. This fact checking means probably I'll be checking some online reference and things like that. So now I can say my basic is $10. Why this can go for 15, depending on how your pricing suits you. And say this will go for 25 or 50 because it's 10,000 word. Let me leave it at start so that it won't be too much. So if you want to add some extras, maybe additional words at certain amounts, you can create them here. But I am not using that. I don't need that. I'm just setting up the gig. I'm just starting. So I don't need to be putting extra so that I don't chase client away. Let me just leave my thing the way it is. Save and continue. Good. So the next page is now description. This is where the bulk of the job is, my description. Here, my keyword must be existing here. I must compose my, I must structure every statement, every paragraph, I must structure them properly here. So I will still need to get inspiration from others. I need to get inspiration from others. Now, let me check Jake's, what's it called? His own description. Okay, hello, my name is Jeb. I haven't been really exposed to the college. So I need all this. So I won't be putting it on my profile first. I need to come to my Microsoft Word and paste everything I need to use here first before I take it to my profile. I will need to first put them here, edit it properly, then take it to my profile once I believe and I am confident enough that I've done the right thing. Yeah, I opened. Okay, I can get some things from my Upwork. My one of my Upwork accounts is logged in here. I can just come here, proof readers on, on Upwork. 27 breaks freelance proofreaders fire. Content proofreading. So what I want to do here is check some profile description outside Fiverr to make my work faster. Once you are doing your own, you just have to be patient. Go through Fiverr. You know, I've explained how to get keywords and everything to you the other time. So check for all the keywords and you compose them in your statements. I am a freelance editor with over 9 years of experience. I have proofread, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Can you see the amount this person is earning on proofreading alone? He has already earned 70K plus dollars in this niche, just this niche. but our own is English Hebrew translation, top rated plus Israel. Interesting. Okay. Translation, proofreading, copy, editing, blah 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 blah. Top rated. 100K. Nice one. Just proofreading. Interesting. Okay. I think this is very useful for me. Specialized in providing customized service and report design to fit each client's unique specific needs in a cost-effective and timely manner. I need this word. Don't forget when I was creating my profile, I also add something to my profile. So I need to copy that too. Where is it? Oh my god. Is someone yarning too? I want to copy something from my profile, which I did the other time. So this is where I'm going. I need this. Diligent and experienced proofreader. So this is a keyword. Experienced proofreader is a keyword on its own. Contribute. Diligent. So I've just said I am a diligent and experienced proofreader editor with strong experience assessing and correcting a wide variety of business and research text. Superior interpersonal needed changes to authors and executives. To authors and executives. Good. So now follows by this. I specialize in providing customized service and report design to fit. And you see that the way I'm copying everything from one place to the other is already forming a standard profile description for my niche. So I can now come here, my services includes but not limited to the following. Includes but not logical destruction content, refining language choices, blah 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 blah. Don't forget, I still need some keywords here. So I've just come here. Let me just randomly search keywords for proof reading niche. Proofreader must have skills list and keywords for. Are you interested in improving your job output? Okay. Now I'm getting inspiration from here. Keywords, digital oriented, blah 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 blah. Okay, top 10 job skills. Top skills mentioned in job description. Resume keywords. Okay. Should I continue to pick keyword from this guy? Okay, let me pick this. I can assist with the following and beyond. I can assist you with the following and beyond. I'm not cool with this. I want to put a keyword here. Ah, I'm having writer's block already. Okay, I believe you all know what I want to do here. So I'm trying to tweak some of the things I've seen and just ensure I do this whole thing. So now let's assume I am done just opposing and picking inspiration from others, getting their keywords, using it to combine to compile or to compose my description here. Once I am done here, I will read through everything I have done, ensure it is perfect. Then I'm going to copy it and come here, just paste it here and re-edit it here too, using all this what's it called? All these options. Now, the reason why the things I did in Microsoft Word is also reflecting here is because I use Microsoft Word. So I think the software package they use to program this aspect has some tools of Microsoft Word in it. If not, all these places I put dark bold text will have gotten scattered. This bullet point will have gotten scattered. So in case you use another package to copy and paste your description here, just ensure you re-edit everything using all these tools. And once you are done, and you are very sure you are done, see, there is no much time, and I'm already having block. We call it writer's block. I couldn't get enough inspiration the way I wanted it. But I believe the way I've explained everything, you should be able to grab more than what I have explained. So what will happen is whenever you, like I said the other time, once you are done creating your profile, your gig and everything, just ensure you show them to me in the DM. You have my numbers. Just give me your link. Let me check through. And once I see where you need to do some correction, I will tell you that correct this, correct that. Reason why you have to do this, you have to do that. Like I said, freelance is not what you just learn one and grab it once. No, even I myself, I am discovering a lot of things as I'm teaching us right now. So once I'm done here, I'll just save and continue. Then here, get all the information you need. So everything I need from my buyer, I've just add it here. So I can say something like some of the things I know my buyer will need to supply me before I can work with them. One of it is their documents. I can say something like documents link or file. So I can now say they can add an attachment for multiple choice. Enable choose an option, add option. Okay, if what I want to receive from them is an attachment, I can put an attachment here, document file. your file, your file. So I just change this to your file, add. So if I want to get link or further instructions, question mark, free text. I'm going to leave this one as free text, which means they can text me, add, good, yeah, save and continue. Good. So now we are moving straight up to gallery. This is another aspect you need little idea of what's it called graphics design. But even if you don't have, the internet is good enough. You can easily go to Instagram. I don't have time to do that here. Just go to Instagram, search for a good graphics that is related to proofreading, or just come here, proofread. I'm searching randomly on Google now. Proofread. So I'll change this to image. Okay. So I can just pick this. I can pick this up, download it, move it to my Photoshop or any editing package and put few things on it. Maybe my logo, my name, and blah blah, just to brand it to my own. So once I'm done with that, now once you are done creating the image you are going to use, name the image according to your gig title or your niche. For example, now my niche is proofread. So the image I'm going to upload here, the name, I will ensure the name indicates something like proofread. Let's assume this image here is a proofreading image. Now, don't forget what I told you. Always try to search for inspiration from others. So check through all this profile, see their image, see the way Jake's proofread created all his image. Simple formats and everything is just almost the same thing. He put his picture by the side and just few text on it. Let me check this one too. See the way he created his own image. Although this is why I'm being skeptical about this person profile the other time. This profile is not standard enough. Maybe the person is not an African sha. That's why he could rank this much. This is too clumsy. This is too clumsy. Your image has to be neat, simple, and communicative. It must be very, very neat, very, very simple, and it must be passing the message you want it to pass effectively. Jakes is a perfect example. This guy called Jakes, he knows what he's doing. He understood the craft. See, simple image and everything explain what he's doing effectively. Business docs, creative content, and more. So simple. Let me check this one too. Good. This is also a good image. Now, the reason why most of them are putting their image by the side is because their face is enough marketing. Now, if you are creating your own profile, you can use female image. It is not necessarily your image, even if you are a man. Okay, I think at this junction I have to show you one of my accounts. So let me just assume I don't do too much. Let me assume I won't be doing too much. So let me just show you a gig example. If we are still together, type in the comment box. I am with you. So I want to be sure we are rounding up now. In the next 5 minutes, I should be done here. I've taken a whole lot of time. So. Switch to selling, Mr. Man. Why are you this slow? This is just one of my own accounts. This is one of my own accounts. I am a man. So let me just show you this. Do I have this? Okay, good. Good. This is a perfect example of what I'm looking for. So can you see this image now? I'm having a female picture by the side. After, let me just preview. Save and preview. Save and preview. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, what happened now? I even have an unread message. Do I check this now? Get out. They demoted me 2 months ago. They are just promoting me back bit by bit. So now, see, very neat. And it talks about almost everything I want them to see on this niche. Image swipe and sales copywriter. So I'm using female image on this. But on this, I'm using a male. This is different from your profile picture. This is just your gig picture. So I'm using a male picture on this. The idea behind this is I'm using just a descriptive picture of someone that is related to the niche I am creating. So that image is just communicating, is just talking about that niche. It's not necessarily my own image. But if you are a female and you are very beautiful, in fact, you are a good selling point, just put your nice suit up image beside your the image you are creating. And once you've done that, just upload it like this lady now. She's using her real image here. Just upload it once you are done, save and publish. That's all. And your gig is up. So let me quickly tell you some do's and don'ts in the next 3 minutes. Then I can entertain few questions and we call it a close. Where is this tab again now? What am I looking for? Interesting. Marachi, warn yourself. Okay. Do's and don'ts. Number one, never at one time or the other type your email when you are chatting with a client. Don't ever type your email in the chat box. Let me show my own account again and do a sample so that we can see what I'm talking about. Let's assume I want to respond to someone now. Okay, let's assume I want to respond to this person. Okay, let me type the word email. You can see Fiverr already throw me a warning. So don't type this word email when you are chatting with someone. But for someone like me that I have niche relating to email, when I want to type anything related to email, I'll just remove the E in front and type mail. So I'm trying to bypass Fiverr bots in notifying or triggering a warning. So aside that, you must never type your email. Your email, let's say bolu@gmail.com. You can see they've already thrown the warning. Once they see this symbol art, they will throw that warning. So, and you must never type the word money. Find, if you want to type anything related to money, you can just say fund, you can just say remuneration, something like that that is not related to money. Why am I typing rubbish this evening? However, then what else? What else? What else? What else? Those are the things I can remember. If I remember any other thing, I will put it on my status. Now, before I move on, one of the ways to not get tired as a starter is by following people who understood this thing. Follow them on all their social media handle. Yes. Now, there is someone I am very sure we can follow effectively. And once we follow him, we will see other people we can follow. This person has recently been trending on Twitter, Omo Alaja. Follow that guy. That guy knows stuff. Follow him. Always follow his tweet and apply whatever tips he is giving on his Twitter handle. Who else again? There is one other person, is it John Doe or so? You can follow him. And I myself, although I am not that active on social media handle, what I do with my social media most is just to do adverts, paid adverts. Maybe these days I will try to be engaging myself in tweets, in Facebook posts and likes, but I don't have such time. I don't have such time. So you can follow me on my social media handle too, my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you need it, you can ask me by sending a WhatsApp chat to me. My LinkedIn, you can follow me there. So if you are able to follow all these top guys in this industry, one way or the other, you will be getting inspired with whatever they are doing, how they tweet and how they are doing their things. You will get inspired. So you won't get tired easily. And one thing is, now I only trained you on Fiverr. What if I want to train you on Upwork, People Per Hour, Guru.com, TopTal? I haven't gotten a successful profile on TopTal. So let's just as I want to train you on other freelance. Can you imagine the number of time? Because each freelance platform does not go through the same route, does not have the same strategy. Though there is a general strategy that works for everything, but different approach to apply those strategy on each platform. So imagine I want to train you for Upwork too now. We are going to spend a lot of time. So I am only training you on Fiverr now. We spent up to 2 hours. And I even said I want to use just 30 minutes. Now we've spent 2 hours, even more than 2 hours now. So you see, it's not something you can learn in a day. It's a continuous process. Just ensure you are not deceiving yourself and you know what you are doing. And show up every day. Once you create your profile, once you've set it up effectively, ensure you always show up every day. Now, one of the things you need to be doing every day is go to buyer request on your Fiverr account. So every now and then, always ensure you are going there. The buyer request session. So it's somewhere, some more, yeah, more buyer request. So you must always come here every day and exhaust your requests on daily basis. Exhaust it. Now, Fiverr is going to give you 10 the opportunity to send 10 offers to clients in a day. But as a new seller, you might not be seeing any offer here. You might not be seeing any offer as a new seller. But if you are checking it every day, once in a while, 1 or 2 offers will be dropped in there. So just select whichever one you believe you can do. I'm looking to purchase sound. Just select whichever one you can do and send a message to the person. I'm looking for Amazon and Roma dropshipping clients in US, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to pick my gig. Type, okay, I am an expert in this. I will help you with this task, blah, 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 blah. Thanks very much. thanks in anticipation your name. Maybe later on we might have the chance to train us on how to send proposal. But for now, just keep doing everything you can do. Keep You don't know how to do it, just keep doing the trial and errors. Once you are making a whole lot of mistakes, it's from there you begin to know, okay, which way I am not supposed to do this. This is the way I am supposed to do it. And if you are following me back to back, like I said, there are some things I might be explaining to you in the DM when we chat one on one, which I can't talk about now because time is gone. So as those things comes to me, if you are the type that has been very active and very communicative with me, you'll be getting those info free of charge. You know, I said last week that since I have been a freelancer, I've never charged anyone to train them freelancing. And I can't count the number of people I've trained that are successful now. So I don't think I will start charging anyone tomorrow. Maybe next tomorrow I'll start charging. I don't know. So don't say because I have said come to my DM, let's chat. You will now be afraid that what if I charge you? No, for now I am not charging anyone. In fact, for the next 1 year, I don't think I'll be charging. So use that to your advantage. Come to my DM, chat me up, ask questions as much as possible, and I won't feel annoyed to answer. I am the kind of person that loves to answer people when it comes to freelancing. I will answer all your questions. So far, you are not asking question like a fool. Sorry, you are not a fool, but there are some situations whereby you yourself will know that this question I'm about to ask, is it necessary? Because you yourself might know the answer. So you know what I mean. So it's not like I'm calling you, nobody's a fool here. So that said, go to buyer request, send request, ensure you are exhausting all your 10 offers given to you every day. Ensure you exhaust it. So if you can do that for the next 1 to 2 months, soon you start getting other. Then another thing is you can buy reviews. I don't want to introduce us to that. I want us to work hard before I introduce that to us. But however, the gifts I'll be giving to every one of us contains a whole lot of things I am unable to talk about here. So take your time and study those videos one by one. In the video, you will see how to get traffic from YouTube, how to get traffic from LinkedIn, how to get traffic from Facebook. Pinterest, you can get traffic from Pinterest, but the video is not there. Maybe that one, any day I have chance to do a video on that, I will do it. Pinterest, Instagram, majorly all the social media, you can get traffic from them to rank your Fiverr gig. So I think on this note, I will have to stop here. So any question? I want to entertain question now. In the next 10 minutes, quickly drop your question. Someone asked a question the other time. Okay. The person says if I want to be involved in more than one niche. Hmm. Okay. You want to be involved in more than one niche. Well, you might not need to create multiple accounts, but as a beginner, I will advise you, don't be like some of us. Yes, don't be like some of us. Just maintain a single niche for now for a very long time before thinking of multiple niche. It will help you a lot. It's just like a concentrated torchlight or a concentrated light. It hits the pot effectively than a spread light. If we have any science student here, you know what I'm trying to explain. A concentrated light hits pots effectively than a spread light. So concentrate your energy. That's why I said you must know what you are going for. Concentrate your energy on a single niche or max 2 niche on single accounts. When you are now very good and you are very sure, you can now start to, which is my personal account. I have several niche in it, not only one niche. I have several niche in that account, and each each gig are working for me effectively. For professional advice, what I would say is maintain a single niche for now. Don't give yourself a headache on diversifying your niche or creating multiple niche. This person is still asking the same question I'm answering now. You can create you can create different gig, but what I'm saying is don't do that for now. Ensure your gig you are creating is tallying with the niche you are at the moment. Don't give yourself the headache of creating multiple gig for now. When you are now very good and you've understood the knowns and crannies, then you can start to do that. But if you are doing this for now, creating multiple gig, you will get frustrated. You just see that none of it is ranking eventually. Yeah, you just see that none of it is ranking. Your gig just remain there. You are not getting any other in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Now, I have said a lot of things in the beginning, which I'm not going back into it. One of the things I said is that you need to be very, very patient and ensure you work hard on your first order and ensure you satisfy your clients. I've said a lot of things. Just watch the video from the beginning if you have the time. You get everything I said. Any more question? I'm kind of very, very exhausted now. Like so much exhausted, kind of. Wow. The trainer I thought I will be done in 30 minutes. We are still on it. 2 hours, 11 minutes. Interesting. Okay. I hope we all got value in this training. So if you got value in this training, just type I got value in the comment section. Type it now, type it now. And if you don't got any value, just type it there. Sincerely speaking, there's no big deal. Just type it there. I got no value. You can type waste of time. It's no big deal. So I'm waiting, 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 waiting. Wow, thank you very much. So now, before I go, this training, like I said in the beginning, this training is being sponsored by Platfu.io. Platfu.io. Yes, proofreading and transcription, you can combine it. They are still following almost the same niche. Yeah, you can combine it. So now, this training is being sponsored by Platfu.io in a way to help Nigerians, and at the end of the day, everybody smile. Like I said, if you are making money on Fiverr or Upwork on any freelance platform now, you will always remember Plateau.io. So you will be willing to go to their website and exchange your dollars with an exchanger. So now let's do a shout out. Let's do a shout out. So let's do a shout out. Just type shout out. Thank you. Okay, type thank you Platfu.io in the comment section. Now, thank you Platfu.io. Ah, what's blowing you away? Don't be blown away when you are not paper. Okay, oh. Just type it in the comment section. Thank you Platfu.io. Interesting. Only one person did that o. What happen now? Ah, abi na my eye dey pain me ni? Ah, so you guys are not grateful that Plateau brought this to you? Wow, that's bad. Plateau did this whole thing. Do you think ah hey, type something for me joor. Plateau, thank you plateau.io. Thank you plateau.io. If not for Plateau, you think I'll be wasting my time like this? Me that I am very lazy. I will not be training people like this. Ah, I prefer people coming to me one on one so that I just train you within a day and you move on to the next step. Me that I'm very, very busy. Type plateau.io. Thank you, plateau.io. I won't answer your question until you type what I asked you to type. How do you change your earnings to naira? I won't answer you. First of all, be grateful to Plateau for bringing this to you. Spencer, I'm waiting. Nobody should say thank you to me again. Just say thank you to Plateau. Thank you, plateau.io. Okay, oh, since you've all chosen not to do that, I think we can call it a day. Don't be offended if you come to my DM and ask me questions and I don't answer you. Because people sponsoring this class, you are not appreciating them. It's me you are appreciating. Appreciate them. I want to see the word plateau.io in your gratefulness. I know you are grateful. Whom are you grateful to? To me? No. Better be grateful to plateau.io. Okay. Have a nice day. See ya. Good night.
Okay, guys, good day. Ah, okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Quick one. Please, can you hear me? Nobody's hearing me.
Probably they've slept off. Someone suggested,
Okay.
someone
So
said that.
basically, what I want you to do is we have 8 persons on this live now. So I want you to do something for us for plastfood.io, right? I want you to do a 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds video of you appreciating plastfood.io for what they have done, for this opportunity, for this privilege. I told you the last time that if you are to enroll for my digital marketing training, I charge for personal mentorship. I charge 50,000. If you come with me with 49,950, I won't collect it. 50,000 strictly. So that's it. But Plasfood.io has sponsored it. They paid for it. So I just wanted to do at least 30 seconds video to appreciate them. Amarashi. So just 30 seconds video. I know there are fine ladies and fine women here. Just do 30 seconds video. All right. So once you are done with it, you can send it to me or send it to Mr. Bolu. All right. Just 30 seconds video appreciating Platform for this opportunity. All right. So that's it. Just to show your gratitude, just to show how appreciative you are to Platform.io, because it's not easy for them to sponsor. They don't know you from anywhere, and they sponsor you to learn this kind of thing. They brought our top Oga Odogu of freelancing. They brought him here. Omo, so no be beans. So just do this for Platform.io. Do a 30 seconds video, or if it's not up to 30 seconds, just make sure you do video showing your appreciation to Platform.io, and make sure you mention Platform.io in that video. It's very important. All right. So that for everything. Mr. Bolu, I really appreciate for the privilege, sir. We really appreciate, sir. And thanks to Platform.io, we really appreciate the privilege given to us to at least to make impact in people's life. So we appreciate that, right? So can we start sending the video from tomorrow? If you can do the video this night, start doing it and send it to me. All right. So we just want to put it like we just want to, and we send it to Platform.io. They might use it on their social media and whatever. You understand? So that does it. All right. So that is that. Mr. Boy, do you still have anything to tell us?
I'm cool. I think I'm okay for now. Thanks
Okay.
for having me here. Thanks to Plateau. It's a privilege. Thank you.
Amarachi, if your money remain 5 naira, I will not collect it. 50,000 naira for the digital marketing course. So that's it. So let's call this a day, all right, or a night, whatever. So thank you so much for participating, and you can go and press them in the group. You can go and press them in the group, that those that did not join us, even though I extended the privilege that those that were not available for the first session, they should join. Some of them even they decided to join, not to join. Maybe it's because they know that we leave the replay on the channel, but we shock them. All right. So that does it. So thank you so much, everyone. Do have a wonderful night rest. Bye.